Joe Bastardi is a meteorologist, not a fraud. He's also the author of The Weaponization of Weather in the Phony Climate War. Joe, thanks so much for coming on. I'm not sure you buy the whole program that they're laying out here, but let's just say for a moment that you did, that you really thought carbon emissions were causing climate change and it wasn't just one of the many cycles this Earth has seen over the past 20 million years. Let's say you believe that. Why wouldn't you be mad at Pete Buttigieg and everyone else who flies private?
Well, I don't know. I've been giving this a lot of thought today because I had to drive from Iowa City all the way to Pittsburgh. And when I went by South Bend, oddly enough, it hit me. There are three possibilities here, in my opinion, just looking at this, okay? First is they've all got climate vaccines. We don't know about them, but unlike the COVID vaccine, they actually work. So whatever they do, they're immune from it. So that's a possibility. That's a long shot. The second, Tucker, is that if bad weather stops air travel, it stops car travel. If you can cause more bad weather, right, then guess what? Everybody can't drive. For instance, next week and the week after, watch how much bad weather comes into the United States. It's going to be the coldest, snowiest period around the Christmas time since 2000. So we're going to see planes and trains and all these other things shut down. So if you just dump all this CO2 in the atmosphere and your assumption is, hey, CO2 causes bad weather, if I can cause more bad weather, then guess what? Other people won't be able to fly, will have less CO2 emissions. Or the third possibility, exactly what you said. It's a phony climate war. It's fraudulent. You could tell back when we talked back in July, we were talking about it's going to get cold early this year across the United States. That has nothing to do with CO2. What it has to do is the natural cycles of the weather. And what's happened is these people have taken advantage of people who fall prey to this, and this is what they're doing. There's no logic or reason for it except they are trying to establish a caste system that destroys the greatest experiment in freedom and individuality, which is this country right here in the United States.